I will always be obsessed with indie creators and builders. You can feel the soul in it because it's not corporate backed. So support artists.
Staple is an independent media expo. It is for people who create their own comics, zines, arts, crafts, and games at Indie Tabletop Game Day here in the Psychic Store at Awesome Books.
I am the creator and head orc proprietress of the Tiny Minotaur Tavern. Basically, we do a 90-minute quest. Usually involves dealing with a live-action NPC, monster, or creature. We send people out in the streets every full moon, and then you can find NPCs throughout like the area to battle and get special attack cards, like this handy dandy one right here.
This is the first Staple indie games event. And it's really fun. There's a lot of I've already met some really cool people with great games here. So like I said, all my games are autobiographical. I was a boat person from Vietnam. So this game is about refugees and the magical creatures that come to their aid. As you play, you're pulling apart the boat. At some point, the boat will fall in the water. The math of it is kind of grim. Basically, like 42% of the people that made the journey didn't make it. So that's about the math that we have for that. When the boat falls in the water, then the magical creature that you selected at the top of the game will come and help you out.
Well, events like this are super important. One of the only ways they can get to their audience in real life. The indie game scene is really exploded.
Especially here in Central Texas, there's a lot of people here who are nerds who love gaming who don't really know that there's other people around them. So I think it's a great opportunity to get more indie games out there. The game I'm showing off today is Odd Gods. It is a folding pocket map game where you play anti-capitalist goblins working in a cyberpunk dystopia using a gig app called Giggle. Everything in the game is geared to ramp up chaos and ridiculousness.
Basically, my philosophy is I just want to put a little bit of happiness out into people's lives when I'm on the planet. It's all about joyfully embracing death and the apocalypse. Here's the character sheet. Kind of a special thing about Workborg is all of your limbs can get mangled.
Blood Runes is a take that pattern creation game with a very unique mechanic. How you're looking at the board changes how you can play on the board.
This is The Empire Never Ended. It is a GM fluid game, meaning that there are certain things in the game where when you make a roll, you and the GM will switch spots. Staple's so good. I've been involved with it in various ways for a decade or so.
It's a creative outlet. It's a social bonding experience. It's a great way to have fun with your friends. What more could you ask?